everyone! So by the time you're watching this video, I will have moved out of this apartment, which is so crazy to say because I've been living here for the past year. It's been the first home that I've moved into by myself, and it's gonna hold like a really special place in my heart. You guys have seen the whole kind of process of me settling into this apartment. I did heaps of moving vlogs last year, but I never actually did a full dedicated apartment tour where I showed you everything once the apartment was finished. So I decided I might as well do that today. I'm gonna show you guys everything. I'm literally gonna show you the view outside my window because that's something I've always avoided. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you the apartment from top to bottom. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and let's just get into it. All right, so I'm starting out in my hallway and I wanted to show you guys whereabouts my apartment's located. So around here is my apartment and I'm right next to the garbage chute that was really good. So I would have my recycling there and my garbage there, which was the most convenient thing ever. So let's head into the apartment. All right, so on the left side, I have my pantry. You guys have seen this in so many videos. So it's also my linen cupboard. I recently organized this and it's already got a bit messier, but you know, this is that. This fridge is actually my friend Tim's fridge. He gave it to me when I moved in. Yeah, it's been perfect to be honest. Like I don't really need anything bigger. It's perfect for one person. It's lasted me really well considering I'm pretty sure it's a pretty old fridge. I'll show you guys what's in my fridge. You know, this is what we currently have. Not much. And this is the freezer. I have a lot in my freezer, I must say, but you know, that's that. Brayden and I decided that when we were in Europe, we were gonna collect magnets from each place that we went to. So we've got like Finland, London, all of our magnets. And then up here, I've just got like a bunch of stuff that I need to take down to my car. Now on my right side, I have my laundry and it's really good. I think this is called a European laundry. So it's tucked away so nobody can see it. But this is what it looks like. I've got my dryer, washing machine, sink. Been trying to like hide stuff in here as well. It's nice to have a little bit of storage space where I can store stuff. Then I have this little intercom, so if people want to come up, they'll just buzz and it will ring and then I can press buttons to let people up. It's really cool. Now into my kitchen. In this area we have my microwave and down here I have like all my pots and pans and my alcohol. And then up here we have my Nespresso machine. I've got my little charging station and I also like to keep my keys here and some pens and things like that. And then I've got this little plant that's from Kmart. It's fake and the biggest dust collector. Wouldn't recommend getting fake plants. Then up here I have all of my medicines. I don't really have too many medicines honestly, but that's my little section for that. Then we have my oven, stovetop and dishwasher. Not very interesting, this just came with the apartment. And then over here we have some more cupboards and I store my plates, some of my bowls, glasses, wine glasses and cups up here. Please excuse this area, it's probably really messy. I just have a bunch of cleaning products. I've got like fly spray, I've got bin bags, dustpan and brush, and then I have my bin. I actually got this bin from Ikea and it's been the perfect size just to put under my sink. Now onto this cupboard, I keep my mugs and bowls, and then at the very top I've got like baking stuff. I put that up here just because it's so high and I like can't reach it and I don't like use it all the time, so I figured, you know, that can go up there because I don't really bake a lot. Now for some of the appliances I have, like my kettle and toaster and drying rack. I got all of these from Kmart. I feel like there's no point forking out a bunch of money. If it's your first time moving out of home, you might as well start off cheap and then invest later, and these have been perfect. In this drawer, I've got my cutlery. Then in the drawer below that, I've got all of my kitchen tools and chopping boards and things like that. And then in this very bottom drawer, it's kind of a bit of a miscellaneous drawer. I've got all of my tea, coffee, and I've also got a toaster. So this is my second pantry. It's not very organized. I have a bunch of random stuff in here. Like I have all my wrapping stuff up here. I've got like oil, condiments, and things like that. Then at the top, we have this little cupboard where I keep all of like my Hello Fresh recipes, and I've got like my NutriBullet juicer and things like that. So that is my kitchen. Now on to the lounge room. So this is my lounge and I got it from Koala. It has been the best lounge, honestly. I love it so much. It's remained in really great shape. I really like the color and it's also really comfortable. So I've decorated my lounge with a couple of cushions and I'm pretty sure I got them from Domain. I'll link them down below, but I think that's where they're from. So I have that one And this one's really pretty. As you guys can see, I kind of went with like a bit of a grey, cream and wood theme in my apartment. So then round here, we have my little coffee table. And I think this is from Kmart or Big W. Again, I'll link it down below. But this has been like the perfect size for Brayden and I because it's just like tiny, we don't really need anything too big, and it's easy for us to like move. So often what we'll do is we'll move it over and have it here with our teas when we're like sitting watching TV in the evening. That's that little area. Now this is what you see from the other side of the lounge room. I've got my rug from Temple & Webster. Temple & Webster is a really good website to buy stuff online if you're moving out of home. This isn't sponsored, but honestly I got most of my furniture from them because the prices were really good and also they had like a big variety of things. That's from Temple & Webster, and also my TV unit is from Temple & Webster. I really like it because it's the same color as my kitchen. I kind of want it to look like it was all joined, so that's why I chose this. So my TV was kindly gifted to me by Brayden's family. Thank you, Melissa and Paul. And it's been amazing, such a great TV. Then what else have we got around here? We've got my plant, we've got my Google Home, little decorative things like my terrarium, and then we've just got some drawers down here. So down here, I like to store like my blankets and games. And then in the other drawer, I store things like my DVDs, memory books, basically all memorable things. Now above the TV, I have some prints from Desenio. I love these prints so much. I feel like the area would be a bit bare without the prints. You might be wondering how I managed to stick these on the wall when I'm in a rental property. So I just used some sticky command hooks. I used the ones that were Velcro, and let's hope it doesn't pull the paint off the wall. Haven't tried taking them off yet, so you know, we'll see how they go, but they do look really nice. And the frames that I put the prints in were from Ikea. So then around here, I've got my mirror. I love this mirror so much, it's been so perfect for me, and it's from Ikea. I think this is really good, it lets a lot of light in, and it's also great for, you know, taking mirror selfies. So as you can see behind my lounge, I have a door that opens up onto my balcony. I'll show you guys more of my balcony later, but now we're gonna move on to the dining room area. So behind me, I have this freestanding lamp, which is from Temple & Webster. And then around here, I have my dining room table. This is also from Temple & Webster, as well as the chairs. Then on my table, I've got a bunch of decorative things. I've got my fruit bowl, my little avocado smasher, a vase, another vase, and some coasters. I'm not sure where they're from. I'll link them down below if I can remember. One of my most commonly asked questions in like all of my videos that show my apartment is where I got this print from that's above me right now. So this is actually from Seaweed and Sand. I've had this print for ages. I had it when I was living in my family's house, and now I have it here, and I just think it's so gorgeous, and I really like that it's got wood, so it kind of like matches the kitchen as well. It kind of just ties everything together. I've got my little diffuser around here, and then we're gonna head into the hallway area. So I have another print up here from Desenio, the frames from Ikea again, and I've got this little kind of hallway stand, I don't know what to call it. I don't know, this thing, this decorative thing, which is from Big W, I think? I don't remember. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. I'm gonna link everything down below like I said before. And I usually just keep my diaries here, and I keep my stuff for my diffuser in here. And then in this drawer, I have just like a bunch of miscellaneous stuff that I need to go through. So it's basically a junk drawer. And then on top, I've got a bunch of decorative things. And then finally in this area, I have a plant. This is Mr. Happy Plant. And he doesn't seem very happy because he hasn't really grown since we got him, which isn't normal. They're meant to grow really tall. But anyway, so that is pretty much that area complete. Now onto my bedroom. So my bedroom also backs onto the balcony, which is really nice. It lets a lot of light in. So the first thing that you can see is my fan. We've been using this a lot. It's not the most, you know, appealing, advertising, aesthetic thing, I guess, but you know, it's good, it's functional. And then around here we have my bed. Some of the beams on this bed are broken and I haven't been bothered to fix them. So yeah, it's a little bit lopsided, but you know, it does its job. So I get a lot of questions about where I got my bedding from, and I'm pretty sure it's from Adairs. It actually was my sister's old bedding, and it's my sister's old bed. So I'll link down below where they're from, as well as my blue cushions. But I do know that my big long cushion that's behind the blue cushions is from Costco, and I got that for Christmas. Now onto the other side of my room. This is what it looks like. It never really used to be like this when I first moved in. I actually had my desk and my hat stand in the spare room, but then when my cousin came to stay with me, I moved my stuff in here, and then it's just kind of like stayed like that since. So I thought I'd talk about my desk first. So I got this from Ikea. I basically just have the Alex drawers and then this bit of polycarbonate on top that's turned it into a desk or dressing table, which I really like. And then on top of my dressing table, I've got a bunch of things. I've got this mirror from Ikea. I've got some makeup bags, makeup brushes, and then here I have my ring light. This is really, really useful because I don't have a window here, so it's a bit backlit, so I need this when I'm doing my makeup. And then behind here, I have all of my prints. And these are from Desenio as well. I literally have Desenio prints everywhere. I love this gallery wall so much. I'm definitely going to continue having prints in the next place that I go. Then around here, I have a little bedside table that I've just tucked in here. And on top of that, I've got my lamp, which is from Seaweed and Sand. I've got an Alexa, my book, and that's basically it for that little area. And then finally, I have my hat stand, which really needs to be decluttered because it's full of bags, not hats. It's just got so many bags on it. And then on this side, I have my wardrobe. I've done a whole video where I show you what's in my wardrobe, but I'll briefly show you guys a bit of what's inside. You'd be really proud of me. I've managed to keep it clean, but this is how it's looking. I really like this wardrobe because it's all mirrored, so I feel like it really brightens up the room. Like the room overall is just really bright because I've got windows everywhere and mirrors everywhere. So yeah, that's pretty much my room. Now onto the balcony. I'm going to show you guys what view I have. So this is the view that you get from the balcony. You can see my bedroom and the lounge room just back there. So it's a pretty decent space up here, although if I'm totally honest, I haven't used it as much as I thought I would. But anyway, I've got this little table and chair set. It's just from my family's house and I'm not actually sure where it's from. And then back here, I've got my washing line, which is from Kmart. This one's actually really, really good. I had another one from Kmart, which just completely fell apart. So if you're looking for a good washing line, highly recommend this one. I do actually have AstroTurf, as you guys can see. So I wasn't planning on keeping the AstroTurf when I first moved in, but it was a bit too much of a hassle to get rid of it and then have to bring it back when I moved out. So I was like, oh, why not? I'll just keep it. So anyway, now on to the view. So this is my view. As you can see, I've got a bit of a courtyard down here that I can look at, which is really, really pretty. And I also have a bunch of neighbors that I can look at as well. There are so many apartments around here, so like you can see pretty much everyone. And when I first moved in, I did find it a little bit weird because like it felt like you were overlooking, but now I kind of like it. It's just kind of comforting to see everyone's home, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my view. There's apartments everywhere, and we actually have a pool around there. I don't know if you can see that, but we've got a little pool which is really nice. Haven't actually used that one because it's really cold, but I do actually have an indoor pool and a gym as well. And you guys asked me to show you that, but I can't actually show you that because we're not actually allowed to use it at the moment because of self-isolation and everything going on at the moment. So I can't go down and show you that area, but this complex does have a few really cool facilities. So straight away, you can see that this room is very yellow. So this is my spare room. It's actually classified as a study. So this is technically a 1-bedroom apartment, although as you can see, I've managed to fit a single mattress in here. This room, if I'm totally honest, has been kind of like a dumping ground. It's kind of just where I stored things. As you can see, I've got storage boxes here right now with clothes in them. But yeah, there's not really too much to show in here. I guess I can show you my cubes that I have from Ikea. So this piece of furniture is from Ikea. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. And I got these boxes, these little teal ones from Kmart, as well as that grey one. This one's from Ikea. And I have a bunch of random things on here. I think the most interesting part of this section is the top bit because I've got all of my jewelry up here. So I've got my sunglasses, I've got these hands that I got years and years and years ago, which I store jewelry on. I've got this little plant, which is from Ikea. And I also store my tripod in here. So it's actually been really useful having this extra space. I definitely do shut the door and pretend it's not here because it's not the prettiest of spaces. All right, now onto the bathroom. So this is my bathroom. I don't have any lights. I do have lights. I don't have any windows in here, so it's a little bit dark sometimes, I guess, but I do really like this bathroom. As you can see, it's really modern. I really like the tiles in here. I think white tiles are really nice, and it's really cool because I've got these little mirrored storage cupboards here where I store things. Although I'm not gonna lie, they are broken. When I moved in, they were already broken, so they're really awkward to open, but it's been really great for that extra bit of storage. I don't really know what else to say about this. It's a toilet, you know, like you guys have seen it. It is what it is. That's it. So that is my apartment. I feel like you guys probably have seen a lot of it already, but here's a complete overview. I have loved living in this apartment so much. And yeah, like I said earlier, it's always gonna hold a special place in my heart. So I'm so glad I've got to share this whole experience with you guys of moving out for the first time. And I can't wait for the next chapter, but I hope you enjoyed this little apartment tour. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.